Hey everyone, I'm back with another guided message. This is Michelle. All right. And so I had a song playing in my head over and over and over again, and it was Free Mind by Thames. Okay. And in this guided message, what I got from this message, at first I was kind of perplexed because originally, when Free Mind kept popping up in my head. Um, the the part that continued to ring over and over and over was, "I might be falling deep. I might be falling deep. I might be falling deep." Um, and so I was saying, "Might be falling deep." Is this in regards to love? Is this someone, who could possibly be falling in love with someone? But um, you know, However, the lyrics to the actual song "Free Mind" by Tems, um, it doesn't necessarily speak on love. It's basically talking about just the day-to-day struggle, being able to, survive, having a peace of mind, living life on your own terms, um, you know, and not having to worry about, how you're going to make ends meet. And this is someone who's kind of just like really stressed out. They're looking for that peace. They're looking for that, release. Um, and this is someone that's really, struggling, dealing with, internal, pain as well. When you actually read the lyrics, "Free Mind" by Thames. So, um, it took me a while to actually record this guided message because I felt like I needed more more clarification on this message. So, I sat on it. I sat on it and I sat on it, and I do feel like, there's someone out there that may be just struggling, trying to make ends meet on their day to day. This could be someone that has a lot of potential to do something great. They have potential to be more than what they are. I feel like someone could possibly be like in a comfort zone, or somebody could be hanging around a group of people, or they may be in a certain environment that is possibly holding them back or keeping them stuck. If this is not you, you know someone like this. It's almost like they're afraid to step out on faith and really tap into their true potential here. And this person, what you may not know about this person, or what you may or may not know, is just the internal struggles, the internal battles that they're dealing with. Their emotions could be up and down. They could be having doubts and fears about whether or not they're going to be able to do this or accomplish that, or, they could even just be doubting their own abilities. Like, am I good enough for this? Am I good enough for that? Some of them may feel like inadequate, like they don't measure up. Um, and measure up to what, I do not know. This can be anything. This can be in regards to a relationship. This can be in regards to, a job. This can be in regards to going back to school. This could just be like stepping out on faith and stepping into their purpose. So I'm getting that someone may just be like really burdened, and they may need to just release that burden. Um, but the fallen deep part, that I kept hearing over and over and over, the falling deep, I might be falling deep. Originally, I did associate that with love. So this could also be a person that is either in a relationship, or they just recently met someone, and they have kind of been at a place where they're like in like a comfort zone in a way, and they might be looking at this person who they care about, who they want to have a future with, and they may be saying to themselves, I don't have this. um I don't have enough money. I don't have this. I'm not where I want to be. Like somebody could be um taking inventory of their life. They could be taking inventory of their situation. They might even be taking inventory of the choices that they have made in the past leading up to the present moment. And someone has come into someone's life and basically like shaking their world up a little bit, and they're kind of thinking, it's almost kind of like they're beating themselves up. It's like, oh my goodness, this person, it seems like they have it all together. They have their head on straight. They're responsible. They're stable. They have their finances, and then they're looking at themselves like this person is out of your league. So I kind of feel like also to this person is falling deep for someone. Like, so this could be fresh. This could be a fresh connection. This could be a new connection, but somebody is falling deep for someone. But the thing about it is they don't feel like they measure up to the person that they are falling for. And so it's kind of got them kind of feeling like insecure, feeling insecure, unsure of themselves, not even sure if they want to push the connection forward. And it's almost kind of like they want to, what I'm gathering from this is that and this is so crazy because I have another guided message that I'm going to record. I had another song pop up in my head, but I'm going to save it for the next guided message because I feel like this guided message with Free Mind by Tim's and the other guided message that I'm going to record and put out, it's almost kind of like a continuation to to this to this guided message that I'm speaking on right now. So this is somebody's situation, most definitely, or someone in this situation. You may have a friend or a family member, of somebody. But yeah, somebody definitely feels like inadequate. Well, I don't want to say inadequate, but they feel like they don't have enough. But like I said, some of them are dealing with insecurities. They feel like they don't measure up because they feel like you or whoever this person is, they feel like this person has everything. They have it all together. They have their head on right. They are like the package deal. They are the whole package. And they're looking at themselves and they're like, and then, this is what, I'm having to deal with. Um, yeah. That's what I'm getting from, the falling deep. I might be falling deep. I might be falling deep. So in the lyrics, like I said, of the song Free Mind by Tim's, like I said, it just talks about the day-to-day struggles. It talks about the pain that they're going through, the day-to-day struggles. This can talk about mental health. It can also just talk about, like I mentioned in the beginning, just dealing with a lot. Somebody could be feeling, burdened and dealing with a lot. And then, you come into the picture and they are finding, like the more you talk to this person and they're seeing things about you and it's almost kind of like they don't know how to move or they don't know how to make a move. They don't know what to do. They don't know, it's like their insecurities have got them like not even sure if they want to take the connection further due to the fact that they feel like that they kind of don't measure up. So that is what I'm getting here. I am going to, if I can remember, link the lyrics to the song Free Mind by Tim's in the description box. And you can listen to the song and read the lyrics yourself. But this is the message that I'm getting here, the guided message. And if this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, please subscribe and join the tribe. And also give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, take care and be blessed. You all. Oh, and one more thing that I want to mention before I go, um, say a prayer for this person. Just say a prayer for this person. Um, because they might need the encouragement. They might need someone to like pour into them. So it doesn't hurt to say a prayer for somebody. But all right, y'all, signing off. Until next time, be blessed. Bye bye.